Oh, champ. Run up these likes, run up these likes, run up these likes. You back again with another one. Listen, man. Pooh Shiesty's case is going very much downhill, champ. His lawyer or ex-lawyer, Bradford Cohen, has officially left the case, withdrawn. He is no longer Pooh Shiesty's lawyer, gang. Yeah, he ain't the lawyer no more. Apparently, gang, he can't afford the lawyer. Bradford Cohen is too expensive, which makes sense. I mean, you did have to rob Gucci Mane by taking a Greyhound and all that. Of course you can't afford your lawyer Bradford Cohen, who has also worked cases for other high-profile rappers. Champ, Bradford Cohen says he withdraws. No longer part of this case. A lot of people that I see online be having nonsensical faith. That's what I'm gonna start calling that. People who think, people who are like real deal criminals who just completely break the law, somehow just gonna go free all of a sudden magically. Yeah, I got nonsensical faith. I'ma play with Bradford Cohen, ex-lawyer Pooh Shiesty, has to say. All right, run these likes up, gang. Oh, champ, what you say,
update
gang?
on Pooh Shiesty's case. I am just leaving Tennessee, actually, on a different federal case. But I will be withdrawing off the case. No implications of me withdrawing off the case. I still think it's a great case. I think there's a lot of holes in it. I think the government has a lot of explaining to do on the case. But I will be substituting in will be Dan Codgel, who's a fantastic lawyer, and Kent Schaefer, who's also a fantastic lawyer, both from Dallas. I think they're going to do a phenomenal job on the case. I think it's one of those cases where once you start really screwing down on the information, the facts, I think that a lot's going to be coming out that will be beneficial to the defense. I think they're going to do a great job, and I look forward to seeing how the case winds up.
He said there's some substitute lawyers taking over two individuals, he said, that are going to do a fantastic job. Nowhere did he say that Pooh Shiesty was poor or broke. Good job, champ. Good job, you heard? Good job. Right? 730 says this Gucci or Shiesty. This is Pooh Shiesty's lawyer, champ. This ain't Gucci Mane. This is Pooh Shiesty's lawyer, Bradford Cohen, or former lawyer. He's officially not a part of the case no more. He says that he resigns and he's substituting two other lawyers in this case from Dallas. Right? He said there's holes in the case. The government messed up, but he's no longer a part of this. I wonder why. Shorty Nick says, I kept trying to tell people he ain't a good trial lawyer. Only good at using his resources to work good plea deals. Either bro can't fix this case, or Pooh Shiesty can't afford him, champ. I ain't gonna lie. Allegedly. I mean, listen, I don't know how wealthy or how much you can afford when you're taking Greyhound buses to trade in millions of dollars worth of jewelry that you stole for like 10 bands. I don't know how rich you are doing that. Nobody, no criminal, no smart criminal would ever do these things. $10,000 between 9 individuals. It's crazy. I've never heard these things. You dig? I never heard these things. Hoodfella says, Yo Gotti not paying for lawyers. Oh, champ, come on, Gotti. Hold down your mans. He did try to run down on your ops, so give him some lawyers. Come on, Gotti. Give him some lawyers, gang. Do that. Yo, Gotti, you can't give him better lawyers, nigga. Come on, man. Shorty Nick says, yeah, that could be true. I didn't think about that. And also says Big 30 got Yo Gotti's lawyer. Oh, Big 30 got Yo Gotti's lawyer, not Pooh Shiesty, champ. Also, Big 30 got Yo Gotti's lawyer. Makes sense. Like I was saying though, yeah, man. Pooh Shiesty is cooked. Let's just call it what it is, man. He's cooked. that nigga going to prison for a long time. Champ, you do realize that you basically held up not only Gucci Mane, but some pale music executives, right? Yeah, you held up some very pale music executives. You're going to prison, champ, for a while. You belong there anyway, champ. You said you was a criminal. You dig? What fella said, listen to FDO. Pooh says 30, pass me that Drake. Yeah, man. Listen, I already know what type of time this guy's on. This guy was previously locked up for nearly unaliving someone for some Jordan 10s. Some retro Jordan 10s. For those of y'all who don't know sneakers, those sneakers don't mean nothing. Those sneakers mean nothing, champ. Jordan 10s? Come on, bro. People barely wear Jordan 10s in 2026. 10s, nigga? Those are the most, like, non-sought after retro Jordans. Nigga, you might as well get Jordan 2s, nigga. Niggas is wearing 11s, 3s, 5s, 4s. These are the 12s. These are certain Jordans that you know that everybody wear. Nobody wearing no 10s. Not no more anyway. 10s is not a Jordan that you really see people wear, especially in modern day, nigga. 10s, nigga, you try to smoke someone for some Jordan 10s, nigga. For some 10s, bro. Listen, even if it was 11s or 12s, still nasty work. Nigga, you smoking somebody over some kicks, bro. Like, these ain't Louis Vuitton Air Forces. Nigga, these is Jordans that you could get for like, what, late $200, maybe $300 in men's size. Yeah, Jordans will tax around, $280, maybe $300 at best. Your average Jordan drop is gonna be around late 200s, early 300s, maybe mid 300s. Niggas talking about the Jordan 10s, nigga. 10s be a sale for. You could find the 10s at Marshalls, nigga, and Ross, by the way. Yeah. Go to Ross, you find a pair of 10s. You kill a nigga for a pair of Ross sneakers. Did you know that, champ? Yeah, you can't be doing all that, champ. It's nasty work. But again, this is how he moves, man. Listen, he's just a very dusty Memphis Negro who doesn't know how to have blood. Like, this is someone who don't appreciate the success that they get. Okay, you become a rapper and all that, and now you still committing crimes. This is bozo movements. You don't appreciate your blessings, do you, champ? Y'all be too gangster, man. Y'all don't want to be gangster. Even when there's an opportunity to leave the street life behind, you still want to dabble in street business. You still want to look like the most gangster person. You still feel like this is something you gotta do. You still feel like you official if you commit crimes. Come on, bro. That's nasty work. I'm just keeping it 1,000. You can't be doing all that. You can't be doing all that. That's just cornball behavior. You know what I'm saying? 730 says being shiesty is not a flex. It's not. Being shiesty ain't a flex in any adult figure in your life, anyone who was a guardian, a OG, whoever in your life that's telling you that this is it, he's a bozo. I don't give a damn who he is. Nigga, he could be your goddamn dad, uncle. That nigga's a loser. Street Credit Promotion says Pooh Shiesty's father should be ashamed of himself for allowing his son to crash out like this, but this whole situation is crazy. Well, everyone's going to prison. Alright, listen. The thing that niggas don't realize is the world don't give a damn about the streets, nigga. You can rap about it all you want. You can do street business, but the world don't give a damn. You might care, the hood, the streets might respect you, but truthfully, the streets don't like the toughest guys anyway. The streets really don't like the toughest individuals, champ. Truth be told, the streets don't like tough individuals. So you know what happens to the realest niggas in the streets? They all either end up unalive or they're still locked up right now. Because anyone that I know of that has been official in the streets, the most feared person in the streets, is locked up right now. Very rare few are still around, but most of them are not coming home. Majority of them, and not some of the most gangsterous people that I've heard of are not around. Them niggas is locked up in ADX somewhere in goddamn mountains. You heard? That's where the real gangsters is at, shit. The real gangsters, the toughest of the toughest. Yeah, they locked up right now. They not coming home, shit. Maybe they reach parole at some point. But truth be told, all that gangster stuff, champ, never ends well. I'm just gonna be honest. You know what I'm saying? Being too gangster only gets you locked up. And everybody should know this, by the way. You know what I'm saying? You got street aspirations and street dreams and all that, champ. Get a trade. Go fix a toilet. You might make an honest living, champ. You heard? Go fix a toilet, champ. You heard? Go fix a toilet that's stocked up. At least you won't have to have someone that takes a ish next to you every single day. Alright? I'm just saying, gang. Nigga. You heard? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But hey, this is the life he chose, and he wants to deal with the consequences of being a dusty Negro. Gucci Mane don't owe that man no money, even though Gucci is a rat. You know what I'm saying? Even though Gucci Mane is a rat, it doesn't matter how you feel. Again, this is all facts over feelings. I really don't give a damn about feelings or what have you. Listen, I was an avid Gucci Mane fan, but the moment that I hear Gucci Mane is telling, and the moment that I hear that Gucci Mane didn't really clap Pookie Loke, this is all a facade, champ. I can't listen to you no more because you're a liar, champ. You ain't really smoked Pookie Loke for real, nigga. Your brother did it. And then on top of that, nigga, you telling. Nah, champ, you were not supposed to tell. You claim to be the street. See, I'm gonna tell you what Gucci Mane problem is. Gucci Mane thought because that he has all these boogeyman stories and how he robbed all these niggas in Atlanta, that these young niggas was just supposed to respect him and fear him and would never cross him. Boy, was he wrong, nigga. Boy, was he wrong, champ. Yeah, them YNs didn't give a damn about none of those tales, nigga. Facts. They didn't care. That's a fact. They didn't give a damn. They didn't give a damn that you did all these things in the past. They don't really care. The YNs are smoking, for real. They niggas don't care about none of that, champ. They just here to crash out. They crash dummies. They don't really care about the past. They don't fear you, champ. They wasn't around when you was prominent outside. And that's just what it is, man. So Gucci Mane thought like, these young niggas that never crossed me. He kept signing all these street niggas, from Big Scar to whatever other rapper. These niggas kept getting locked up, or they kept getting deleted outside. They was either getting deleted or they was keep getting locked up. They kept getting locked up. And that's what was happening to a lot of these 10, 17 artists, man. A lot of them kept getting locked up. That's what kept on happening. And even I said like a couple years back when Big Scar passed away, I'm like, damn, Gucci Mane need to stop signing these street niggas, man, because these niggas don't know how to leave the street alone, and eventually they gonna try to snake him. I said this a couple years ago, I'm not gonna lie. I said Gucci Mane needs to stop signing street niggas to his label, because apparently these YNs that you keep on signing don't appreciate the opportunity. They're still gonna be in the streets. They're not leaving the streets alone. So you might as well not sign them because they're a liability, nigga. They're going to keep on passing away. Or they're going to keep going to jail. They don't know how to not appreciate an opportunity. Niggas want to still dabble in street business. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be real. Hood fella says Fujiano going to try to get the baby to buy him out. Is he? Is the baby going to try to sign Fujiano? I don't know if that's a good idea, but do whatever you feel. I don't know, but Fujiano clearly don't want nothing to do with Gucci Mane. Fujiano just got out of jail. We haven't heard a Fujiano song in ages. And as a matter of fact, we haven't heard about Fujiano since he got locked up. He just came home, and he already against Gucci Mane. And I guess that's cool, man, but if you're going to sign to somebody else, make the right decision. That's what I'm going to say. To be honest, anyone signing Gucci Mane is always a situation. There's always a problem because Gucci Mane want to sign everybody that street. But all that is out the window right now. Mr. T says, tried to tame wolves and got bit. Pretty much. You thought you was going to be the nigga to tame the wolves. Champ, I hate to break it to you, but you not the big homie like you think, champ. And as a matter of fact, the niggas was plotting on you the whole time, nigga. Oh, you thought you was the big homie, huh? You thought you was just Mr. Untouchable. Oh, those YNs will never try it with me, champ. But they did. Nigga turned to a goddamn federal agent out of nowhere, Nigga thought he was unstoppable. You thought you was the Thanos of the streets, didn't you, champ? Well, I hate to break it to you. Those YNs don't give a damn about you being Thanos. Nigga, they don't care, man. These kids don't care. We just gotta be real. The YNs not respecting you because you did something in the past. These niggas don't care, bro. They not scared of you, champ. They don't believe the boogeyman test. As a matter of fact, them niggas think they the new boogeyman. Yeah, that's what they think, champ. They could be 127 pounds, but apparently they got the blick, so they really don't give a damn if they 127 pounds neither. By the way, they ain't about to fight you, champ. But they will clap for sure. They will clap because they not fighting. Hood fella says Gucci should sign all ladies and let his wife kind of run it. He was signing ladies, but the ladies was also street niggas too, by the way. Yeah, you said sign women. He did. They were street niggas too, though, by the way. Yeah. The ladies were street niggas. By the way, I don't know if you knew that or not, but the women he signed was also street niggas. Yeah, you ain't know. Yeah, they were street niggas too. So he tried to sign the women. Women just so happen to be street niggas as well, champ. Kinda unfortunate. You heard? Super 12685 says send Pooh and all the other YNs to Iran so they can get all that tough Draco robbing out their system. They're not built for that kind of warfare, champ. I don't think they should do that. Champ. 730 says he don't do nothing with them either, all tax write-offs. We haven't heard of a Gucci Mane artist of current or modern day that really went anywhere. Except for prison. That's where they went, champ. Where they went? They went to prison or they went to a funeral home. One of two. This is just a fact, man. If you was signed to Gucci Mane, you either went to prison or you went to the dirt. Nigga! That ass. That's what happened, right? So yeah, Gucci Mane, it's over with Gucci Mane and the music stuff. He might as well open a goddamn seafood restaurant in the middle of Decatur somewhere in Atlanta somewhere. He might as well do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, go build a seafood restaurant. You heard? Go build a seafood restaurant, champ. That's all you gotta do. It's time for this music stuff to end because truth be told, you've already outlasted your musical run. The business ain't businessing right now. And yeah, gang, you just not the Gucci that everyone knew you to be. Again, this guy had a reputation of being a street person. So because he told, it's over with. The whole, the Gucci that we knew that supposedly clapped Pookie look that he didn't even clap because all the truth is coming out. You dry snitched on Young Jeezy as well, but people didn't pay it no mind. Then you do this, so it's over with, homie. Ain't no more guap. All that is dead in the water for real. Hood fella said, would you sign to a bipolar still working on himself, boss? Not a good idea. Not gonna hold you. You know what I mean? Mr. T says Gucci's Grill Shack. That's what, yeah, barbecue. You know what I'm saying? A barbecue, you could have a rat barbecue house or something. You know what I'm saying? One of them smoke houses. Gucci's Rat Smokehouse. Alright, listen, there you go, nigga. You understand? We trying to give you a little business regimen real quick. You know what I'm saying? You got other lanes you could go. You know what I'm saying? Build a barbecue shack, but smokehouse or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Do that, champ. THC infused Chinese food or something. You a rat, right? Yeah, Oh yeah, I'm a rat for sure. We got Sesame Stuart Littles. That's THC infused, nigga. Gucci Smokehouse. Man. We got Sesame General Sal Stuart Little and all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, do that, nigga. That's a good idea. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nigga said burgers. Nah, they got too much. There's too many burger spots. We need more Chinese food, nigga. We need Gucci's all you can eat. You heard? Gucci's all you can eat, nigga. We got Sesame Stuart Little in the back. You know what I'm saying? We got all that, gang. Some General Sal Stuart Littles. The real Chinese food, nigga, real traditional. You know what I'm saying? We got real goddamn rodents being cooked for real, nigga. These is fresh rodents. These ain't the rodents that you just get at a regular Chinese spot in the hood. No, nigga, these is fresh, nigga. We just smoked these niggas. We had mouse traps already set up as soon as you walked in, nigga. These rats died as early as you came in, by the way. Yeah, ain't nothing but a little Mandarin Stuart Little, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing but a little Mandarin Stuart Little, you heard? Reformed Jersey versus Roderick's chitlins and seafood. Chitlins and seafood is bad. You can't mix the two. Chitlins and seafood, nasty work, you heard? Everybody not eating chitlins. Chitlins at this point in time in 2026, chitlins is a taboo meal. I ain't gonna lie. In 2026, chitlins is definitely a taboo meal. Not gonna hold you. We just gotta be real about the situation, gang. Yo, listen. If you just join, man, do the man a favor and smash up on the like, man. Hit that like button, man. Turn on the notification bells and subscribe if you are brand new to the mayor's channel. Boy, it's getting real crazy out here. Bradford Cohen, former lawyer of Pooh Shiesty, has resigned. Has officially given up his spot. Has had other lawyers take over in return. A lot of people think that your boy Pooh Shiesty is just a broke Negro and he can't afford Bradford Cohen. But Bradford Cohen says, listen, it's a good case that has holes in it, but he has substituted and had two other lawyers take over to take his spot. So he's no longer working on this case. It's over with. But this means Pooh Shiesty is definitely going to prison for a long time, in my opinion, all right? Now, some of y'all are going to say, hey, you wishing bad on Pooh Shiesty. Nigga, Pooh Shiesty wish bad on his goddamn self. Don't say nothing to me. Thanks, champ. Not gonna lie. But subscribe to the channel if you brand new. Join the mayor's Discord. Link is in the chat. Fire Discord. It's an amazing Discord. Make sure you join it. Link is in the chat. Join right now. Don't come in there being a weirdo or you're gonna get kicked. I'm gonna ban you. Not gonna lie. But one more thing before we get all the way the hell up out of here. You ready, gang?
Yeah, y'all. Y'all know what it is, man. The New York Giant.
It's the mayor. The one and only New York Mayor, F. Mom Donnie, and you're rocking with the 10 favorite Showface news. It's Big Gotham. You already know it's the 10 versus everybody at all times. I'm up out of here, gang. Salute.